Hello guys, welcome to another UPCRATE unboxing video. I feel like I only make UPCRATE unboxing videos lately because I haven't uploaded that much, but whatever, it's time for UPCRATE 66 and you might hear it. I've been ill the past week, so bear with me. I hope my voice manages to get through this video. So I had a quick peek into the box and I gotta say I'm a little concerned. Let me tell you why. So it was neatly packaged. And here are our materials. And let's start with the materials that are not concerning. Like, we got some color markers, dual tip color markers. Basically, these are alcohol markers, I guess. And there are 6 of them. And these pretty colors. So we got geranium, scarlet, sapphire, vivid blue, blue-gray, and melon yellow. So basically primaries again, I would say. Yellow, red, blue. And all of the markers have a chisel nib on one side and a bullet nib on the other side. And I guess these markers have been included at least 3 times in the past, like not exactly these colors, but the Artspaze markers. And I remember that they were pretty good. So I'm not concerned about these. Actually, I'm pretty excited for them. So let's put those aside. Then we have an Artspaze blackliner in 0.6. So I would say for a fine liner, it's a rather medium nib. And the blackliners by Artspaze were included in the past, so also not concerning. Actually, I think it was quite good. So next up we have a raffiné art sketch Marco, I don't know. It's white, so I guess it might be some pastel pencil. We will find out later. Still not concerned. Now I am concerned. UPCRATE included colored pencils by their own brand. So I don't know what about you guys, but I've had a lot of shit colored pencils in my life. And whenever I see no-name colored pencils like this, I get really concerned. Oof. I don't even know where to start without being too mean, but do you remember as a kid when you were at a restaurant and just got these teeny tiny packages of colored pencils that were always pretty crap but good enough to keep you entertained while your parents were talking? I feel like these colored pencils are exactly the same, just a bit bigger. So the leads are more or less centered. Some are a bit off, but I don't mind. However, they are really thin and I don't know, they feel cheap in a way. We have a brownish color, some, I don't know, what is it, maroon, dark blue, pink, I don't know, eggshell, light yellow, whatever, and another brownish color. There are no color names on here, which is actually one of the aspects that get me concerned, because I feel like colored pencils that are decent have at least color names on them, or numbers, or anything, but these just look like any generic no-name color pencils you can order in your customized packaging. And I had a look into the bottle post and they say that they're perfect for artists, so I have to review them based on what I would expect to be professional quality. I'm really scared to use these because they look so cheap. Maybe I'm judging the book by its cover, but I just had bad experiences in my life. So, next up is the bottle post, which is actually even thinner than the last month. It's literally just 1.5 pages with the art materials, some artworks, which are really nice actually, a super quick introduction of the artist of the month, and that's it. The topic is stacked faces, so that's quite interesting, and I'm not sure what I'll do about it. I have an idea actually, but I don't think that I will go in that direction. I don't know, we will see. However, the style of the artist of the month is really interesting. That's the artist, by the way. Super cute. So yeah, let's have a look at the paper. We got a pad of mixed media paper, 10 sheets, 280 GSM, and not sure if it's cotton or something. I don't think so, actually. I think they would put it on the front page if it was cotton. Let's have a look inside. Pretty sturdy and it feels super smooth. I like that. This will be really good for the markers. However, I'm very interested to see how the colored pencils perform on here. Because actually in the bottle post it says something like they're working best on textured surfaces, and this is not textured, so yeah. I don't know, but at least we got 10 sheets, so I will test the materials right on this paper. So let's dive into it. So I will start with the blackliner, which is nice and juicy. However, I don't think that this is alcohol marker proof. I will let it dry and then I will go over it with one of the color markers, and I think I will use the yellow one because with yellow it's the easiest to see if a black liner, fine liner, whatever, smudges or not. But yeah, let's test the markers on their own first. So that's melon yellow. And first impression, the color on the cap is pretty close to the real color. That's something I really appreciate because if you have Ohuhu markers, you know what it's like when it doesn't match. Blue-gray, also good match. Yep, let's take the other blue first. By the way, they don't smell that bad. If that's something that interests you, it's actually okay for an alcohol marker, but it definitely does smell like an alcohol marker. So that's sapphire. So I gotta say, I really love this combination. The colors look so nice together, so I will definitely use these together. Whoa, that's bright. I don't know if it's as bright on camera, but in reality it's really bright. It's almost neon, I would say. I think there's still some room for improvement here with this blend. I don't know if it's me or if it's the markers. If you're a marker expert, tell me. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe it will be easier here. Definitely looks better. Let's add the darkest one. I feel like this transition is pretty seamless. However, This transition is clearly visible as well as this one, so I don't know if it's me or if it's the markers. If you have any tips, please let me know, because yeah, as I said, I'm no marker pro. So I let those dry over here. Let's have a look if it smudges or not. I always open the wrong side. That's cool, it actually works. No smudging whatsoever. Impressive. So definitely a thumbs up for this fine liner. Next I'll need to find a sharpener. Give me a second. Oops. What the heck is this? Okay, let's try the other side. Maybe it works better over here. Ah. So I guess I don't have to try white on white because it doesn't make sense, but I will try it on here. So it definitely does show up as well on the darker colors as on the lighter ones. And I think it looks pretty good. However, it's not super opaque, but I think it doesn't have to be. Anyway, I wanted to find out if it's a pastel pencil or something else. It's a charcoal pencil. And now let's turn to the concerning part of this video. I need to take a deep breath, really. Let's start with the dark blue. As I had expected, it's a pretty hard pencil, which is not bad in general, but I feel like the harder the pencil, the less pigmented it is, mostly. And as you can see, if I press really hard, it gets darker, but still. Let's have a look at the other colors. You know, I press really hard here, but I can still see so much of the white paper. Actually hurts. Yes, but no. So the pink is actually not too bad. Then we have this maroon color. Also not too bad. What the heck? Where is the pigment? Look at the color of the colored pencil and what I'm getting here. I pressed really hard and that's all I got. Yeah, well, let's try another blend. These two colors blend really well. However, I can see so much white through these pencil marks. That's not cool. So the brownish colors and pinkish colors blend pretty okay. However, I really don't know what to say because this is not artist quality. It actually feels like these color pencils you get at a restaurant, and that's pretty disappointing. I think I can definitely make it work, but I had expected something else. Like, if you introduce them as suitable for artists, and I expect a certain level of quality above this quality. I mean, look at how light these colors are. Not well pigmented, and they actually don't feel that nice either, because hard pencils are, in my opinion, not the nicest to work with. I feel like the amount of work I have to put into the pressing and mark making here to get at least some pigment down on paper is just not what I would expect from artist quality. So to make my point a bit more clear, this is the upgrade color pencils, and these three are Faber-Castell Polychromos. I didn't have an exact match of colors, so I used 3 different ones, and as you can see, on this side I worked with lighter pressure, and here I used more firm pressure. And it looks really nice, like it's very even, whereas this one is super, super streaky. And I have seen worse, honestly, but let me quickly tell you what they're stating on the bottle post. These color pencils deliver outstanding results on all surfaces, especially on rougher textures that absorb pigments well. They are ideal for artistic use and stand out for their brilliant, vibrant colors, which are both water and light resistant, haven't tested that, and well, they are crafted from cedar wood. This is neither brilliant nor vibrant. This honestly feels like a scam. Like, did they even check the pencils before they wrote this text, or were they just like, okay, let's write a super nice text, they won't notice anyway. Okay, I'm done with my rant for now, but I'm a little pissed, not gonna lie. This is not okay, stating that it's artist quality and then you're getting this. No, just no. I was thinking about the topic in a quite literal sense, so I imagined some faces being stacked upon one another, and the first thing that came to my mind was the scene from Friends, where Ross, Rachel, Joey and Phoebe are sticking their heads through the open door, but it did not fit the color theme that well, so I discarded this idea. And the next thing with stacked faces that came to my mind was a totem pole. I think they're a really interesting cultural concept, so I looked up some references and came up with a rather simple sketch. Actually, the hardest part of this drawing was to decide which color to use for which face. I don't know if I did a good job in the end, but I gotta say, as I'm looking at it now, I'm getting even more annoyed about the colored pencils because it was not possible to get an even colored area. As it said in the bottle post, the pencils are especially suitable for rough paper, but sadly the paper included is smooth, so it's pretty streaky. Which is super annoying because the fact that the markers created a very even layer of color makes the streakiness of the colored pencils stand out even more. At this point, I really don't know what to say anymore, except that I enjoyed the markers and absolutely hated the colored pencils. The marker paper is actually pretty good, however, the markers do bleed onto the back of the page and onto the next page if you overdo the blending. So all in all, I am half pleased and half pissed about this box, and seriously I hope that this was an outlier and that the next box contains only proper art supplies again. So here's my finished drawing. I think it would have been a lot better if I hadn't used the colored pencils, but honestly, it's no masterpiece anyway. Let me know in the comments what you think about this box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!